Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a Makeup by One Direction makeup tutorial. Before we get into the One Direction part of the tutorial, we're going to start out with our face. I'm going to be using this Sigma F82 rounded kabuki brush to put on my foundation. And for foundation, I'm using the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous in 110. I'm going to give it a shake to get the product ready. Put it on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to buff that all in all over the place, making sure to get around all the little creases, all the way over on both sides of the cheeks, up in the forehead, down the neck a little bit, and over on the ears as well, which you'll see here in just a second. You'll also see here in a second that I'm going to put my glasses on, and I do this every time I put on my foundation just to make sure I didn't miss any spots, because it is super easy when you have bad eyesight to kind of miss some spots. So you're going to see that here in just a second. For my eye primer, I'm using Urban Decay's Anti-Age Defying Eye Primer. Take off my glasses here, and I'm going to put just a little bit on one finger, then I'm going to dab that finger to the other finger, kind of spreading that, and then I'm going to put that all over my eyelid and all the way up to my brows. Essentially anywhere I'm going to have eyeshadow, not just on the lid, it's going all over. Now here's the One Direction set, and here's the eyeshadow palette from that, and these are the gorgeous colors. I'm going to use just a generic flat shader brush and this really pale color here to go all over the lid as a base. And the names of these will be at the end of the video. I'll kind of go over everything in more detail. So as you can see, I'm just kind of prepping my eyelid a little bit, and I'm going to do that on both sides. And now I'm going to use the Real Techniques base shader brush to kind of put that peach color over the back half of the eye. Now I'm going to use the Sigma E40. And I'm just going to buff that all in to kind of get it to set a little bit better. And I'm going to do that on both eyes. I'm buffing the lid and the crease. What you didn't see is that I took the peach down below my eye, and I also took that pale color in the inner corner. Now I'm taking the eyeshadow crown and putting that to smoke it out a bit, and using the Sigma E40 to buff it out a little. Now I'm using the mascara that came in the One Direction set. This is actually a really good mascara. It doesn't give a super lot of volume or a super lot of length, but it does give you a little bit of volume and a little bit of length. I mean, you're not going to get va-va-voom lashes on it, but you are going to get at least a little bit of decent length and volume. It went on really well. It wasn't clumpy. It didn't have like a real bad odor or anything like that. Just doing both eyes. For the bottom lashes, I'm going to hit Clinique's Bottom Lash Mascara. Loving this. It just really makes the bottom lashes pop. For my concealer, I'm using CoverGirl's Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer in 105/110. Love the applicator, just dotting it on underneath there on both sides in like a little triangle, because this is more of a highlighting concealer than it is a cover-up concealer for me. And then just blending it in on both sides. For my brows, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, and I'm just going to basically swipe this over my brows. I didn't fill them in or anything today. I just taming them, kind of bringing the look together so they don't look too unruly. Doing the other side, a little bit of extra product got on there. Just going to blend that right on in with the brows. Dior's Rose Diamond going on the cheeks with the Real Techniques Multitask Brush. Love this for applying blush. And this just swiping it all across the blush, because it's got the blush and a little bit of a highlighter in it as well. And then right over the apples of my cheek and pulling backwards towards my ear. Giving it a little bit more of a flush on that side. For bronzer, I'm using Tarte's Park Avenue Princess. This is a new find for me, and I'm loving it. And for the brush, I'm using a Real Techniques buffing brush for this. Just swirling a little bit into a little bit of the product, tapping off any extra, and just blending it into the little hollows on my cheeks that I have there. Doing the little fish face in order to find the hollows. it did get a little heavy-handed on that right side, but it could just be because that side is a little closer to the camera than what this side is, and this side has the light on it and the other side doesn't, because I'm filming with the camera to the side that I'm currently doing. The window's over on that side. So that side does look a little lighter, doing a little bit under my lip for a little bit extra pout. Now I'm using Rimmel's Stay Matte Powder in order to do my face, and I'm using Real Techniques powder brush for that. I love this brush. I love how big and fluffy it is. It just really works really well for blending in the powder and just putting that all over. I find that doing my powder after my bronzer really helps kind of tame the bronzer down a little bit if I got a little heavy-handed like I did on that side I'm currently doing. So, alright, now the One Direction lipstick. Again, the name will be at the end of the video. I'm loving this lipstick. It is such a gorgeous, kind of like a sheer color. And there you go. You can see the lipstick and just applying it. Top lip. You see it's a little sheer, but it does give a little bit of color and give it a little bit of a blot. Okay, so that is the makeup tutorial featuring the One Direction makeup. So here's the little can, and I'll go through everything that I used and that was in there right now. This was the Take Me Home collection, which is the yellow one. It has like the yellow on the packaging when you go. There is also the Midnight Memories, which is a red one, and then there's Up All Night, which is a blue one. And like I said, it comes in this little metal tin that opens up like that. And then inside, you have your eyeshadow palette, which comes with 5 different shades. And your shades are Over Here, Back for You, Change My Mind, Come On, Come On, Take Me Home, which is the one there in the middle, and then Little Things, which is that brown one down there. And swatches for all this will be on the blog, which will be, there will be a link down below. There is also the mascara, which you saw me use, and here is the wand for that. There is the eyeshadow crayon, which you saw me use to smoke out my eye look a little bit, not too much. And that's that one. There's also a little nail polish, Live While We're Young. There is this glowing lip gloss. It's orange right now, and I did not actually wear this in the video, but that's the applicator. When you put it on and you go under black light, it actually changes colors. I'll also put down a link down below, which will have the initial look at video, so you'll be able to see what all the different eyeshadows and stuff that come in the other sets as well. There's also the lipstick, which you saw me use there at the end, which is called Last First Kiss. And mine actually broke during shipping. I don't expect that'll happen to you. But I think FedEx threw it at my door. And so it's a little wobbly. But I was able to fix it, and it's perfectly fine now. Works great, looks beautiful, and looks gorgeous on the lips. It's a little bit sheer, so if you want to build up the color a little bit, a couple of coats will do it. And then the last thing in there is actually this little pack of stencils. It just has, I guess you can use them for like your nails or for drawing or different things like that. There are a bunch of different, there's like 5 sets in here of different ones. And I don't know if the ones for each makeup set are different or not. So there you have my Makeup by One Direction makeup tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and make sure to come back. Make sure to follow me through all the social media links down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!